Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis, guys. It's Friday. I hope everyone is doing great. Yesterday, actually, we smashed Nasdaq. Things went in our favor. Plus, gold was also giving us some very nice profits. But the thing is, when gold do its thing, sometimes there is a lot of rejections. But at the end of the day, we did actually make some very nice profits. Later on, actually, we're going to have NFP 3:30 actually it's during the day later. So just know that the market might act funny, and if maybe you don't know, you have to understand that when we expect high impact news like NFP, things might not actually go the way they're supposed to, as they're not going to respect much of a technical analysis. So you have to mix the two, right? So I think maybe now you got that. So we just need to go straight to our analysis and see what's really happening. Now you know that we have NFP 3:30. If maybe you don't have this calendar, it's called Forex Factory. Check the time there and make sure that it's the same with the one that you actually with your home actually time zone actually, you see. So I hope maybe that is simple. Sorry. So let's push to the market. So okay, I see Euro USD here. What's really happening on Euro USD? As you know, actually they did finalize the debt ceiling, so that actually puts like USD, like it's getting weaker after that because they're going to actually add enough credit. They're going to extend the debt ceiling for quite some time. That's why we see actually the market getting weaker. And what we see here is, and I did talk about this on our live session, that the market might actually break out, and I see the market did actually break out on Euro USD, but it's going to be difficult for us just to jump on the market now, as there is some news in a few hours. So things might go back again before maybe pushing up. So I think it's better to wait for NFP and see what's really happening. But the structure is quite straightforward. It shows us that the market is no longer actually on that bearish momentum. So maybe we might have a rejection for a retest before maybe we see a push to the upside. I hope you see that. I hope you see that. And don't forget to smash the subscribe button, guys. And you know what? That special is actually extended until Sunday. That $50 lifetime VIP signals, it's extended until for this Sunday. So you still have enough time. So what's really happening on GBP USD? We can easily see that the dollar, it's losing its strength now. We easily see that the market is doing what? The market is actually pushing to the upside. And maybe later on, this might give us a room. Maybe during the news NFP, maybe we might see the market pushing lower, maybe before we take up another buy, or the market might just continue if things are not looking good for the dollar. But it seems like the market maybe might still continue to the upside, but we need a sort of a rejection around this area. We also have something there as a resistance. Maybe the market will come around this area before pushing to the upside, or maybe straight towards our stronger support before we see another push. Let's push to the next one. I'm trying to be as quick as possible. US oil, we did talk about US oil on our live session about the reversal. You can easily see that, yes, before that the market was actually on, even now actually, sorry, the market is still actually on a downtrend. It's downtrending very nice. But what we see here is on the bottom side, we have an area, a zone actually. If you push on a daily time frame, you will see that we have a zone where it's actually a support area. So where we are now, the market did not touch that support area, as the market is not forced to touch these zones, but it was a bit closer. If maybe we draw something here, it can still make sense that yes, is the same zone. That's why we see the market trying to push the upside. But the overall picture is, yes, we are actually on a downtrend. We had a very nice breakout there. You can see it was quite simple for us. It's a downtrend. Remember, we have a resistance, we have another support. This, it was like a wedge, then a breakout. Obviously we were just going to jump on that, you see. So quite easy sometimes, but it can be very slow sometimes, but sometimes it can be like very volatile, you see. So let's push to the next one. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Now we are actually on USDJPY. It seems like today I started very like far, but it's fine as I'm trying to be as quick as possible. So as on USDJPY, as we see that the dollar is now pushing a bit lower, but from back here you can see that the market was actually flying to the upside. The market was actually on a very nice uptrend, and from this area we have like some crazy bullish momentum, and that was very steep. Obviously when the market does something like that, we know very well that the market mostly will have to come back, and we see that the market has to push a little bit lower. But we have an area, and it's simple. I think this area, it's what we see, or this zone here, it's where maybe the market might find another support and push the upside, or maybe the market will keep pushing lower. But this area, I think it's going to be something. Maybe the market will come back there trying to push the upside. So let's try to go closer, a little bit closer. I think we were talking about this area as the market is pushing to the lower side. I think our support is like seriously far, guys, seriously far. So there is a nice room actually for the market to do what? To keep selling, for the market to keep selling, as the dollar is reversing that strength. So we see that the market can still push to the lower side. Let's hope that NFP is going to just agree with the structures and we can just continue selling. But we will see what we can do. We can see, we will wait and see if maybe there is anything positive or negative, or any. Sometimes it's bad just to get earlier, so to jump on the market before the news. Sometimes it's good if you understand what you're doing, but mostly it's a risk. But sometimes we take risk, right? So now we are on EURUSD. What's really happening on EURUSD? We can easily see that yes, the market is actually pushing to the upside. I don't know if we connect this points. Will this connect? Very nice. Let's try. I think maybe we can have something. I think I started very. Yeah, I think we are actually on a very nice support area. I did not see that before. I did not see this one before. So now we can see that the market is actually on a very nice uptrend. So where we are now, we can easily go closer there and see what happened. Yes, the market actually touched our support area, and also diagonal support, and also horizontal. Then the market is now pushing to the upside. So with the structure, this structure actually, it was going to help us to know where actually to buy. But since this was actually on an uptrend, I think the market will just push up without any resistance trying to push it lower. But around that area also where I've drawn the resistance, there is a zone actually where the market was respecting. So it will be safe for us to say, let's jump on the market after this breakout. Yes, small breakout, then we can jump on the market and push higher. So let's push. I'm trying to be as quick as possible because I started like seriously way back. So now we are on GBPJPY. The market did not actually do anything since yesterday, but the bigger picture is we are actually on a nice uptrend, very strong uptrend. You can see that the market has been touching our area and it's still pushing to the upside. So where we are now, you can easily see that the market is actually touching our resistance. The market is touching our resistance, so there is enough room actually or enough chance for the market to break this resistance and still push to the upside. You can see here we have this resistance. So above this area, the market can break and we can have a very nice buy. Then the market might continue playing games like that. So I'm expecting a very nice buy. I don't see anything maybe happening here. But yes, there is another room for the market to play around this zone, actually just to consolidate and before pushing to the upside. The consolidation might not be as perfect as you think, but mostly it's going to happen. You can see even back here, the market tried to do the same thing. It's consolidation. You can see how the market was doing its thing several times before we see a push. Even here, the market will do that before we see a breakout. But it seems like the market has been there since playing around that area since yesterday. So it means maybe the market is ready. It's ready to actually push. So yesterday we did actually have a very nice trade from this area actually going to the upside. So you can see buy stop there. Actually we smashed good. This thing is not going away. What's really happening? Okay, it's fine. So, but the bigger picture here is, I think I have been repeating this for several times. You can easily see that yes, the market is been pushing to the upside, and this zone where I actually pointed out, it's our support area, and the market did touch that without any mistake. So now we just expect the market to fly. Actually, we expecting the market to keep pushing to the upside. So if we go closer there, you will see that yes, even though maybe we have it's the sort of a sell there, but the market is agreeing with us that, you know what, I'm now going to push to the sky or to the upside. So where we are now, we are actually on this resistance, so we can avoid that. So we did buy, obviously, but again, we're just waiting for the market to break that area. Then our buy pending orders will be ready. I think, guys, NFP, I might be wrong, NFP will be a bit weak, and that the gold and the other ones, other pairs against the dollar, I think they want to push to the upside. They're going to gain something, obviously. That's what I see. If not, we're going to have some mixed news. Then at least if it's mixed, so it doesn't really favor anything, it means the gold like this is going to continue with its journey on the upside. So I'm expecting a very nice bullish move. After we break here, we no longer have any area until we reach around 250 or 260, around that. So now we're just waiting for this area, 1980, 81 or 82 to break out before we jump on the buy. So buy pending order can do its magic there. But what I know is before the news, the market will just consolidate. If you know how to trade fundamentals, and this is what happens most of the time. So now finally on US30. What's really happening on US30? I think it's just straightforward. The market can show it's obvious. It's obvious the market is actually showing us that I'm pushing to the lower side, but it seems like the market found some support area on the bottom side. So this might push the market to the upside, but we have to wait for that breakout. We can't just jump on the market. So, but we can have a nice. Unfortunately, I can't send anything now because you can lose very quick because of NFP. I will send everything after that. You see, but we're still going to go on our live session and see what's really happening. So I'm expecting something like this if the market is going to respect this resistance, or else maybe we will see a breakout. Then yeah, we're gonna jump on that if we see that breakout. But for now, we just have to respect the rules and stay out of the market when there is some serious economic news. So what's really happening on Nasdaq? The one and only, remember guys, you can save $200 if you join our VIP signals, which is currently on $50 until this Sunday. So I don't think maybe we will actually cut this much. We're no longer going to go lower as that. So lifetime signals for now is $50. Let me know. You can use Bitcoin, you can use PayPal actually to make your payments. So now we are actually on Nasdaq 100. What's really happening? Yes, the market is showing us that we are still pushing to the upside, and we've been preaching about that. But yesterday we smashed it, and we even if maybe you still holding, I think you did not even experience any sort of a reversal. You can see that. But where we are now, you can see that we took a buy around this area. Let me just remove that. Already we smashed that. So on top there, we can see that around 14,500 here we have actually a resistance. So what will happen? There is a room for the market actually to break this area. The market can break that area, or maybe what's that? The market can break this area, or maybe we will see another sort of push lower, as the market might respect this area and start to push to the lower side before maybe we see another push. Or maybe the market might decide to do what? To break this and start to push the upside. But just know that we will be watching, especially when we're going to be on our live session starting from 2 o'clock or maybe 2:15, because we have NFP. I think maybe we can start around 2 o'clock. I think again later on we will be actually after that I will be going on Trader Nick channel for some collaboration trading, or let's say live trading or live session. So anyways, on Nasdaq, I still see that the market can still push the upside, but we are actually on a resistance. So there is a chance for the market to do what? To push lower, to reverse before we see another push to the upside. This is the market. It can reverse anywhere, but I'm looking at this, things might happen. But I think maybe after we see, and it's Friday, if maybe NFP is going to be negative, I think we're gonna just buy until Monday. I think the market will even go like further than what we think. We might see another stronger bullish move happening. You see, so we can jump on that. So don't forget actually to jump on our live stream. I will be sending that actually, so you will see it. You then don't forget to make sure that it can notification, so that you can, when we go live, you can get the notification. So thank you very much. This is Kenzo. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Thank you very much. I will see you on the live session. Bye.